Hey guys, John Manzione here at the VCC Tampa 2015. Now we are speaking to Will, and he's with the Vape A Vet program. A lot of you guys, I know a lot of our readers are familiar with the Vape A Vet program. Wanted to have Will come over for the readers who are not, and the viewers who are not familiar with it, talk about Vape A Vet and what they're doing now. So Will, take it away. What are you doing?
So the Vape A Vet project is a 501c3 charity. What we do is we provide free starter kits and juice to any active duty or former service member who's a current tobacco user and would like to quit and make that switch to vaping, or just find an alternative to, be it smoking or dipping or chew or cigars or whatever. All they have to do is go on our website, they fill out a short application, provide us a proof of service, and we send them out a kit and a bottle of juice, no charge, no strings attached. They never have to buy anything from us.
Okay. What kind of, I imagine this comes donated, right, from vendors and...
The kits are not. We actually purchase them ourselves. They're custom laser engraved MVP 20 watts that Inokin sells us at cost.
No kidding.
Yep. Inokin has been fantastic.
Did you bring some with you today?
I do have one on my table over at my booth.
Yeah.
I have one of the old prototype MVP2s that we were using.
Okay. It'd be nice to take a couple of pictures included.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I'd be happy to show you.
That's pretty cool. That is definitely pretty cool.
Know that every time they come out with a new model, they always upgrade us, but they've always kept the price exactly the same.
Wow.
Which has been great because it's a fantastic mod. It's durable. It's got long battery life. They can charge something off of it if need be. So you've always got that kind of that fallback. If your phone dies, you're out in the field, you need that power. And it's rugged. It's durable.
Right.
So it's a fantastic, fantastic starter kit. They also get two iClear 16s, which are some decent little starter tanks, and a 30 ml bottle of juice.
Wow, that's great.
And we just hope that they're able to make that transition. We hope it works for them. Because most people know the biggest barrier to vaping, beyond all of the garbage propaganda, is the initial startup cost, buying that first kit. Because it's always going to be cheaper to go out and buy a pack of cigarettes than it is a full setup. So we take that cost away from them and that excuse for trying and say, we're going to give it to you free. Just try it. We hope it works for you.
Now, can they ask for a particular flavor of juice, or?
What we do is on the application, we ask them for fruits that they like, or foods that they like, or drinks that they like, and things that they especially dislike. And then we take that information, we ask them how much do you smoke, dip, or chew a day, what brand, and menthol or not. And we gather all of that information, and then we pick a flavor that we feel they would really like.
Okay, all right.
Because a lot of them, they don't know.
Right.
You know, they've never vaped before, so they have no idea what any of the flavors are like. So we try to match them up with a flavor and a nic level that we feel is going to be the best fit for that person. Then we also give them a ton of information as well to get them involved in the community. So we invite them into like our Facebook group for Vape A Vet and provide a lot of support. So we've got people. I'm a social worker by trade, so if they need help with other things, we've got a lot of other resources. And so we really try to provide as many services as we can.
Yeah, well, that just sounds great. Now, your website, people can go there and donate, and
absolutely, we have a GoFundMe up on our website that's just ongoing, and then always donations at vapeavet.org through PayPal or Dwala, or will at vapeavet.org for Google Wallet.
Okay.
And that's all on our website, which is www.vapeavet, all one word, .org.
Okay. Well, you know what? I'd like to offer you guys a little bit of space on Spinfuel for,
that'd be amazing.
You know, something like that. Just contact me when you get home, and we can arrange it, put it somewhere so the readers can come over and pop on over and donate something, or at least get more information, stuff like that.
We're always accepting donations of like used hardware. The other thing we do is we send care packages out to deployed soldiers.
Oh, excellent.
So a guy will hit us up and say, hey, I've got like 6 or 7 vapors in my unit. We're all low on juice, or we need wick or wire or batteries or chargers, or my mod broke. We also get a lot of like Ego style starter kits that companies have donated, or they've gone out of business and donated to us. So we'll send 5 or 6 of those. So If they have people they're trying to convert, they can just hand them out over there. Because whereas you or I, if I order a bottle of juice from online, they're over in Iraq or Afghanistan or Africa or wherever at the moment, they have to order online.
Right.
You can't go to a vape store in Afghanistan.
Yeah,
But,
not yet.
maybe soon. But if you or I ordered online and the bottle broke in the mail, we could go to a shop locally. It may not be our favorite flavor, but we could. Or we could we could get a replacement from that vendor and have it in a day or two. These guys, if their package breaks in the mail, they're out for a month.
Right.
It takes 3 to 5 weeks for mail to get over there.
Yeah.
So we send huge packages of supplies that's going to last them months for all of the vapors that are stationed there, and that way they're all set. And so we take in donations from companies, from some really wonderful, really big companies out in the vaping community, like Suicide Bunny and G2. Fusion sends us a ton of products. Villain Vapor sends us packages constantly. Mount Baker Vapor sends us packages constantly. I'm sure there's more, and I'm totally drawing a blank on everybody. And I really don't want to, because I don't want to offend anyone. But it's been a long day at this event.
Yes, it has, and it's been very busy and very
all
loud.
of our sponsors are up on the website under vapeavet.org/sponsors. It's right at the top. It'll go to their page. These are amazing companies that donate all of this juice so that we can send it out. And none of it costs any of the veterans anything.
Right. Now, how does a vendor become, how do they partner up with you? How do they become a sponsor?
So they'll just shoot us an email and say, hey, I'd like to be a part of this. What can I do? And we'll work with them on, what we currently need. We're always short on 6 milligram juice because it's what everybody requests.
Yeah.
So we're always low on that. We're always looking for that. What we do ask is from major companies that want to donate juice is to please help us out with the shipping cost. When we send 20 or 30 large flat rate boxes a week, that's a lot of money.
Yeah.
So just help chip in and cover some of that cost. Some of the smaller vendors, they'll create a flavor and put the VAPEAVET logo on it, and they'll donate a couple bucks from every bottle that's sold.
Wow, great.
And that helps us raise money. It allows us to promote them. That's really cool. We have shops that they'll put out a little box on their countertop and say, why don't you buy, something off this list on the box, put it in the box. When the box is full, they ship it off to us. And that's a great way for us to get things that we never get donated, like batteries.
Yeah.
We are always in need of batteries, and we never have any.
Did you hear that, guys? They need batteries.
18650 high-amp batteries.
All right.
They all drip, and they need them too.
Okay.
And then BRV, obviously, we had a lot of companies that sell the liquid. 100% of the profits that are made from BRV are donated back into the charity.
Oh, excellent.
And it's our most consistent revenue stream.
Excellent. Well, it just sounds great. You're doing a great job, and it is a great cause. That's for sure. So let's talk about how Spinfuel can help even more. Maybe we can do a couple juice drives or equipment drives or battery drives.
Yeah, we would love it.
Yeah, okay, that's great. Now, I guess the last thing I wanted to ask you is the reception from the people in Tampa today, or yesterday and today at the event. What's the vibe from the people?
Oh, fantastic!
Is it?
Oh yeah, people love what we do. We're the only charity in vaping. We're one of the oldest organizations in vaping. CASA has this beat by a lot, but everybody else is newer than we've been doing it. So, we've been around for a while. People really like what we do. We get a ton of support. We get people coming by. And I had one woman come by here today and say, I just wanted to shake your hand and thank you. My son's a ranger and he's deployed over in Afghanistan. You guys sent him 3 boxes for his entire unit, and they didn't need to buy anything the entire time they were out there. And so it was nice knowing that there was somebody out here making sure he was taken care of.
Yeah, that's great. Speaking about that in Iraq, Afghanistan, or wherever, do you have, how do you choose, you must have a representative over there that you send stuff to, then distributes it. right?
Sometimes it depends. Different units, we will know somebody in that unit. Like we've talked to them. A lot of times, it's just a guy or lady from that unit saying, "Hey, I heard about you guys. Can you help our unit out?"
Okay.
So we don't necessarily have one person, but we try to only work with one person in a unit. It just makes it easier.
Yeah.
But we don't need to know them first. We just want to help.
Right. Well, it's just excellent. And I appreciate you stopping by because it's very busy and very loud and stuff
Oh yes,
like that.
absolutely, and very vapey up in here. Oh,
yeah.
We also, every once in a while, if they hit us up, it's a little bit harder for us to do through the website, but disabled veterans here at home, if they need help, contact us and we'll help them as well. So it's not just active duty, it's not just veterans. It's just if you go through the website itself, we say we only ship to APOs, and it's just so that we can verify service.
Right.
Because if we're shipping to an APO, you're in the military.
Right.
Like I don't need to verify anything else.
Right.
But if you're disabled, you're a veteran, you're home, you need help, you're hard up, please contact us. We will definitely help.
Well, that's great to hear that. So if you're here, if you're having problems and you want to vape, contact these guys and they will take care of you. All right, this was Will from Vape A Vet, and please do what you can. It's a really, really, really good cause. Thanks for coming over, Will.
Thank you, man.
All right, nice talking to you.
Absolutely.
Bye-bye.